Yo, what's up, family? I was reading in the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 7 through 20. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. You know, I'm hearing so many people lately speaking on Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and their divorce or whatever. And that little dude, Pete. Number one, he's a weak-ass dude. You know, that's one reason. And on top of that, you know, the word narcissist is so loosely used these days. It's really sad. You know, it's perfectly fine to say a woman may be mentally ill or bipolar, such as Britney Spears. But when it comes to Kanye, oh no, he's not bipolar. He's a narcissist. It's so, and it's the way that the media's perception seems to cloud the actual reality in so many people today. Like Kim Kardashian is insanely toxic herself. I mean, it has been nuts for years, but I guess people have forgotten about that. Personally, in my opinion, I think she's the real narcissist here. Anybody that constantly has to project the drama that she's doing, she's the victim, quote unquote. You know, she's got to make the strong man, look bad. I think more of her damages, such as a real narcissist will do, will not be public. Her damages are done more in secret. You know, the pic online where it shows her crying doesn't dismiss someone's actions. We don't know what they were fighting about. She could have broken a nail for all we know. There again, it's assuming and jumping to conclusions on something we know nothing about. And she's definitely, she's been married like 3 times to his one marriage. A woman like that I've spoke about many times in my previous videos is occupied by a Jezebel spirit. She will never be submissive or submit to a man of authority. Now, if there was abuse going on or something like that, then I would understand her leaving. You know, but she jumps from relationship to relationship. And this Pete dude, you know, it may last for a little while, but it won't last long because there again, the Jezebel, they're about control and manipulation and deceit and seducing. So once they get what they want out of that person gets thrown to the side. So she'll have a new one. I mean, I give it like 6 months to a year, maybe. Women like this cannot keep men, and they won't submit to men. And I think Kanye West, you know, I'm not sure if he's really seeking God. You know, I hope so. But if he is, he will look like the crazy one to the world. And she's going to look like the innocent one to the world. But I'm praying for both of them, actually, you know. I think Kim needs to come to terms with, you know, Kanye doesn't want their daughter raised a certain way, which I completely understand. It's not about Kim's choice and how Kim feels about it. It's about the child. And ultimately, that's who's going to suffer in this divorce is the children, is the child. It's not going to be Kanye or Kim as much as it is the kid. So they need to come to terms with that and try to get along better for the child, even if they can't be together. But I believe Kanye didn't want to be an Ahab spirit to Jezebel. You know, Jezebel has to operate with an Ahab spirit. And if Kanye wasn't willing to, you know, basically submit to Kim's power and authority and her fame and fortune and all this, and let her be in charge, then, you know, that's going to cause trouble. Especially if you've got a believer and a non-believer trying to make a union with each other. Usually it doesn't work out. And we both know that Kim is materialistic. She's of the world. She's basically a sellout. I mean, look at everybody in her family. Everything about that woman from head to toe is fake. So what makes me believe in anything the media is portraying about her? You know, I'm going to look into it a little bit deeper. But one thing that bothers me is how loosely narcissism is thrown out. And it's usually by the very ones that are projecting that term will be the very ones that are the true narcissists, the true deceivers. You know, they're very good at playing the victim in public. Most of the time, if you're a real victim, you don't post it and talk about it a whole lot. And if you do, it's amongst people that you trust. Or you may use it as a testimony or something like that. But that's not their motive. They do it to tear down men. I mean, these people hate men. But I've got a new study. Oh, it's going to be a good one too. We're going to talk about Eve and Lilith. A lot of people nowadays, especially in this new age thing, they think they know the difference between both, and they think they know the real story, but they don't. So yeah, we're going to do a study on that as well, guys. I think it needs to be known. But don't be so quick to judge people, because you really don't know just from a picture of Kim crying. Like I said, she could have broken a nail for all we know. We don't know what was happening, and there's always two sides to every story. I've been divorced, and my first husband, there was abuse, there was alcohol, there was a lot of things in that relationship, but, you know, today he has tried to change. People can change. Now, we didn't stay together, but we try our best to get along for our children, because ultimately that's what matters the most. It's not about me and him anymore. And see, Kim's making it all about her. Go figure. But I don't think people should be so quick to judge Kanye when you don't really know the full effect of the story. You don't know what Kim was doing. You don't know what they were arguing about. All you're going by is a little picture of this woman crying. I mean, you know, it could be literally like maybe when her eyelashes fell off. You know, I mean, who knows? But to sit there and defend, it's the same group of people. Y'all will defend Britney Spears against her parents. You know, her mental illness, bipolar, all this, and that, because she's a woman. And, you know, but then here comes Kanye, supposedly supposed to be bipolar too. But no, he's a narcissist. He's crazy. He's abusive. He's this. It's just such a double standard when it comes to mental illness nowadays. I just, you shouldn't tear someone down when you don't know the whole situation. And a lot of people are so quick to do that. It's not a righteous judgment by no means. It's totally foolish to believe anything, basically, that you see on the media. The media is constantly trying to keep people divided and conquered. And they'll use whatever. I mean, celebrities have a big influence on people. So, of course, they're going to use celebrities to do so. But definitely read Isaiah 32. It's quite interesting. And, I mean, to me, like when Kim's done with Pete, she'll be putting him down as well. And, I mean, we don't know what happened there, and I don't think people should be so quick to judge. You should pray for both of them, and pray that they do what's right for their child and not themselves. Because like I said, once you divorce and you're not married no more, it's no longer about you. It's about your child. And to me, you can't call one person toxic and not call her toxic. I mean, to me, in my opinion, she's way more toxic. She's just better at concealing it. She does things in secret. And then she plays victim in the public. I mean, we all know people like that, do we not? But just keep that in mind, family. Don't be so quick to judge people, you know. In Psalms 63, thou hast sowed thou people hard things. Thou hast made us to drink the wine of astonishment. I mean, we're so quick to be astonished by what these celebrities do, and we drink the wine of it. We consume the lies and the deceit. It's just not very smart to believe in everything you see on the media. 1 Samuel 15:23, idolatry and iniquity are paralleled with stubbornness, just as the sin of witchcraft was deemed rebellious. I'm going to try to do a video later too, family, on the book of Jeremiah, starting in chapter 7. One word that has stuck out to me a lot lately, and I've seen it so many times in the book of Jeremiah, along with other books in the Bible, is astonished and astonishment. I've also been doing a study on that as well. So I've got some things coming up, but it's going to take me a little time to get it together. But I will. I will bring it like I always do. But just today, family, don't be so quick to idolize these people and fall for everything you see and hear on social media. I mean, you don't know the full story. I mean, anybody can be toxic, female or male. But I'm seeing a lot from these so-called, like, man-eaters, man-haters. You know, they want to bring up this story constantly. And a lot of these women will be single for years and years, or if they do find a man, they'll find a weak man like Pete. You know, if they do have a man, it usually won't last long. It lasts for a few months, maybe a year tops. And then that relationship falls apart because there again, they don't have the covenant with the Most High God in that relationship. But anyway, family, I just had to bring that up because I'm seeing so much talk about it on Kanye and Kim. It's like, wow, guys, there's so much other things out in the world that we should be concerned with, you know, like the fall of this nation, besides worrying about the fall of a celebrity's marriage that we all pretty much knew from the beginning wasn't going to last. The rain's coming again. Love you, family. Later.